This is our rope insert tool for helping with the installation of gasket set windows. It's the RT752. I always start the rope in one of the corners. You can put a little piece of tape just to hold it in place to make sure it doesn't move on you. And the tool comes with enough rope to do any size windshield. And then I overlap and then just put the tool in the middle. And I use a piece of tape here because when I'm doing it by myself, you got to use it to set it in. So I put a piece of tape on the tool just to hold it in place for the set. So after you get the rope insert in, you want to make sure you have plenty of glass cleaner or water around the gasket and the opening just to act as lubrication so it slides over real easy. So go all the way around your gasket. And also you're going to go all the way around your window opening. Once you have it lubricated, you can set your window in place, setting the bottom in first, and that's going to hold it. You can use the wipers to help assist holding it in as you go to the inside of the cab. So before you let this go, you want to make sure it's seated in place. The wipers can kind of assist with help making sure it doesn't fall out. Make sure you're centered in your opening. And then you're going to go to the inside and rope it in. So once you get it set in place, you can come in from the inside, bring your cups with you, because you're going to have to, if you're doing it by yourself and you don't have anybody to push, you're gonna have to pull it in. So the nice part about the jet packs is you don't have to put a lot of force or pump on the outside of the window. You can just set them on and they'll draw themselves down. And so from there, once you have it on, you're gonna grab your rope and start working your way across the bottom to get the whole bottom in and then work your way up the sides. So after you get the corner in, you're just gonna keep pulling up, and you wanna have your window close to the window. You wanna pull up, not out on this, as you're going across while you're pulling the window in to make sure that lip gets over the pinch weld. And the reason I cross the ropes is so that way if for some reason your first pull on the bottom doesn't go in, you can always go back the other direction and work your way over again. So it's kind of like a backup. When you get to the corners, you can kind of do circular motions to try to work the corner in without tearing the gasket. So again, when you get to the corners, you want to pull towards the window, but you can also go in a circular motion to make sure you don't tear the gasket, and just slowly go around the corner and get it pulled in. Because the corners are more pliable than the rest of the gasket. So you can see once you get there, then you can just go on and continue pulling. So you always want to have your cups near where you're pulling, so that way you can have steady pressure pulling in. So put the cup on, let it draw down for a second, and then you can keep continuing to work the rope all the way around, and you just keep pulling down towards the window. You can see it'll just roll right over. And when you get to your corners, just be extra careful. And the reason I layer it twice is so that way you always have a backup if you have to work back the other way, just to ensure that the bottom lips all the way over. You can always go and pull the other end of your rope just to get that lip all the way over. and that's it.